Hi, welcome once again inside the Carpenter shop, where together we're growing up and becoming the people that we were created to be by Jesus. And just like he grew up in the Carpenter shop, this is the place where we get information, answer questions, and discover what we need to know to live in the world around us. In Matthew 1:19, verse 105, it says this: "Your word is a lamp unto my feet, a light unto my path." Most of us today have these electronic devices we hold in our hands that we call cell phones. And if you have a phone that is smart or semi-smart even, it probably has an app that you can open. And if you're looking for directions, you use that app. Some of you use Google Maps. Some of you use something called Waze. And there are various assorted apps that will help you chart the course that you need to go. It uses a global positioning system that will somehow, some way keep track of where you are and then where it is you intend to be, and then will show you the progress you make as you are heading that direction and how long it will take you to get there. And if it's a good system, it will tell you when there are delays, or it will recalculate a route if you need to. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to follow those directions. And yet, still, sometimes people get lost. But back in the day, and this is going to age me just a little bit, but we had something before we had the electronic devices. Trust me, you're going back in the archives for this, but it was something called maps. That's right, a map. I'm not talking about an electronic map. I'm talking about real paper maps, printed on paper, that you would fold out, and it was like this puzzle that once you folded it out, you could never put it back together again. And the problem with the maps is if you were using them at night, they're a lot harder to see. Believe it or not, that's why they first started putting interior lights in cars, because people who were traveling needed to be able to see and refer to the maps or written directions that they had in their car. And that really was the reason for the design, where those lights, interior lights in cars, were added so you could read your maps. Now today, we take for granted the fact that we're going to open up our car door and there's going to be a light that comes on inside. Or we use a key fob and it actually turns the light on before we ever get into the car, never thinking that the reason for that light was so that we could illuminate a map so we would never get lost. See, we've always needed maps. We've always needed directions. And so isn't it amazing that long before the invention of cars, GPS systems, smartphones, dumb phones, or lights inside of a car, we had the Bible saying, "Your word is a lamp to my feet, a light to my path." See, we all know the importance of having the right directions. We all know how important it is to have the directions that we need to get where we need to be on time in such a way that will allow us to be successful. And that's exactly what the Bible's talking about. Long before the electronic age and our understanding of maps, we were reminded that there is a roadmap that God gives us that lights our path and will get us where we need to go, and that is his word. And so the question for you and the challenge for you is simple. How much time are you spending in God's word? Because if you're not, then here's what I know about you. You're having trouble staying on course, and you're having trouble finding direction for your life, and you're having trouble staying on the path. It's a given. Because absent from God's word, you won't find your direction. And if you spend time in God's word, you will find the direction and get excited about taking the journey he has for you, and there won't be any turning back. And so, don't be afraid. Follow the directions. Follow the map. It's the God positioning system that will get you where you need to go. I look forward to joining you next time here in the Carpenter Shop.